Good morning. Welcome to sunshinedixieland.com. I want to read for you today one of my earliest internet publications. This is required reading or listening for all my children, my grandchildren, and my great-grandchildren, and hopefully it may help others learn or hopefully this will help others who drive on modern high-speed highways. Riding with Monster Z by Stephen Wayne Hampton Sr., 2003. After 24 years and 2+ million miles, I have developed a very severe case of road rage. I hate the road. I despise the road. The road has become a demonic entity seeking to destroy me. A phantasmal apparition haunting me daily, pervading every aspect of my life, waiting for me to make one little mistake. But the road is also my living. It is my life's blood, my passion, and my profession. One more year, that is all I need. One more year, then they will put my name in the paper. 25 years of safe and professional driving experience. 25 years among the best of the best. Then, if I want, I could quit the road. But how could I? After nearly half a century of intimacy, I began driving farm tractors and trucks in early 1960s. Knowing the road as I know myself, better than I know my wife or anything else, how could I just leave it? That will be easy, you're probably thinking. Just park your truck, get out and go home. Quit, and that will be the end of that. But I wonder, just how long will that endless panorama of constant change, those vital arteries of mankind's machines, the endless days and nights of roaring engines and whining wheels and flashing lights, those countless sunrises and sunsets in perpetual motion between the distant horizons where all the hopes and fears and dreams, the goodness and the ugliness, the old and the new, the wealth and the poverty, all the living and the dying of modern humanity on constant display in an endless reality play for all who travel there to see. Yes, I wonder just how long those highways will stay in my heart, my soul, and my mind. Perhaps forever, perhaps beyond forever. I drive a tractor-trailer rig for United Parcel Service of America in the southeastern United States. Over the years, I have seen a lot of senseless, unnecessary death on the highways. And that is what I want to talk to you about. In fact, I want to scare you. Literally scare you. Not to paralyze you with fear, but hopefully to give you a healthy fear of a very real danger. You have probably seen those crosses and wreaths along the highways where you drive. Each and every one represent a loss of life. Untimely, tragic, and violent death. All too many times simply because someone fell asleep behind the wheel of a motor vehicle. At high speeds on modern highways, in comfortable, state-of-the-art vehicles, there is a certain listlessness, a hypnotic, trance-like state of sleepiness that is virtually impossible to overcome if you keep on driving. Among many of us UPS drivers, we refer to that trance-like state as the Z monster. We laugh and joke about him, make up tall tales about him, but beneath the humor, we know he is deathly serious. We know for a fact that old Z is an equal opportunity killer. He will take out your friends, neighbors, fellow workers, and family members. He will take out the highly trained seasonal professional, as well as the inexperienced driver. Z does not care who you are, how good you think you are, or how long you have been driving. Actually, the longer the better, as far as he is concerned. Given enough time, he will eventually get you. Give him just a few seconds as you are flying along approximately 100 feet per second, and he will take you out, along with any innocents who happen to be in the way, including those babies in their car seats. I do not want that to happen. I do not want to see any more crosses or wreaths beside the highways because someone was riding with Monster Z and did not do the right thing. When old Z gets in to ride with you, you have to stop. You must get yourself and your vehicle safely off the highway and take a break. There's no other way to beat him. If you keep on riding with Z and fighting with Z, you are going to lose. Give him half a chance and Z will kill you. In case you are still not convinced, listen to this grim tale from my own experiences and the experiences of other professional drivers, as we do, at times, find ourselves riding with Monster Z. A literary note here, the format for this poem I adapted from a very famous poem called The Cremation of Sam McGee. So those of you who know about literature or past literature and writings will recognize that. And I always want to give credit where credit is due. But this is I use his format and the way he wrote that poem to write this one. There are strange things done on those long night runs by the men and women who ride the road. I have heard strange tales, and I could tell you some that would make your blood run cold. The big rig lights have seen weird sights, but the weirdest mine ever did see was a ghostly goblin up around Warner Robins, a monster they called a Z. Well, he's big and mean with a hellish sheen, and his mouth is a blackish maw. His sickly breath is whispering death that will make your skin start to crawl. He will follow you 502 long and weary, dreary miles, and if you nod your head, you could wake up dead, another victim of his ghoulish wiles. He's an apparition of a changeling condition. In a voice soft and sweet, he'll whisper, "Everything's all right. Go to sleep. I'll drive." Bam! A terrible crash with twisting, mangling steel and busting bloody glass. He'll rip out your guts, tear off your skin, smash your flesh like clay, and squeeze out your blood. from Jacksonville through the Piedmont Hills and then back home again. He's on the side where death abides, and you will give him a ride. He'll wait for you to commit just one little sin. When your eyes grow heavy, all red and scratchy, sometimes your whole body gets numb. You'll scream and shake and sing and slap your own face. Anything it takes to stay awake. And you'll wonder, how far have I already come? Because you won't remember crossing Swanee River, the Georgia line, or the Florida scales. You are in a trance with his deathly dance, riding 20 tons of cold, cruel, bone-crushing steel. Not to mention rock-hard plastic, grating glass, and razor-sharp, jagged aluminum. Then you'll think, I'll be all right if I could just see the morning light. But friend, if you don't stop that truck, you're going to die. Or you'll wish you were dead with your hamburger flesh and your busted up watermelon head. And later on toward the dawn, as you drag in that gate, just a little bit late, as you pick up that phone, thank the Lord above that you survived, that you made it home. Then you can be brave. You can look at old Z and say, get the hell out of my truck. But Z replies, all right, kiss the kids and the wife. Oh, by the way, we'll see you again tonight. That makes you angry. It really ticks you off. So you say, listen to me, Z. In 9 or 10 years, I'll have some seniority. I'll get me a daytime run. Then I won't have to put up with your sorry butt. But old Z, he just chuckles. That's real nice. I'm glad for you. Then you get to meet my brother. My big, bad brother, the Sandman. If I don't get you a 9 or 10, the Sandman can. If I don't get you a 9 or 10, the Sandman can. Ha, 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 ha. There are strange things done on those long night runs by the men and women who ride the road. I've heard strange tales, and I could tell you some that would make your blood run cold. The big rig lights have seen weird sights, but the weirdest mine ever did see was a ghostly goblin up around Warner Robins, a monster they call the Z. There's something more that you should know about the Z monster. He is not only mean as a snake, he is also sneaky and slippery as a snake. He will be riding with you before you even realize he is there. After you have been driving for a while, you will get tired. Everyone does. One of the first indications of trouble is that you begin to stare at things. That is bad, very bad. When you are driving, you must keep your eyes moving. You must be aware of everything going on around your vehicle. You must be prepared for anything and everything. Expecting the unexpected is the only way to stay out of trouble. The only way to stay alive on modern high-speed highways. You cannot do it if you cannot keep your eyes moving. You must be alert to anticipate danger. You must constantly, continuously be looking for trouble. Believe me, trouble is out there. If you do not see it coming, it can be deadly. If you find yourself hugging the steering wheel, staring at the white line, at other vehicles, staring at anything, old Z is going to jump on you big time. Remember, he only needs a few seconds to ruin your day, to ruin your life. He only needs a few seconds to kill you. Once again, at the first sign of fatigue, find a safe place to stop. Do not drive again until you have rested. Thanks for listening. Stephen Wayne. And I now have over 30 years and 3 million miles of driving experience. Z is still out there. He'll always be out there. Have a nice day. SunshineDixieland.com, 2019. Toodaloo, buckaroo.